Or let's say everyone's really tired at work and someone says, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I can't work anymore. You might say, on that note, I'm gonna head home. So it's just transitioning to the next thing. As a matter of fact, this is such a powerful phrase because it can either be used to correct someone, to emphasize something, or just kind of introduce something that's surprising to the point that someone just said something.
As a matter of fact.
So maybe someone tells you a really interesting fact and you know more about it. You might say, as a matter of fact, like this can happen too. Or maybe someone asks you, hey, do you need help? You might say, as a matter of fact, I really do need help. So you're saying this phrase just to kind of emphasize, yes, I definitely do here. When can this phrase be used in a surprising way? If you have something that contradicts someone else, you might say, well, as a matter of fact, maybe someone says, I was so busy today. And you might say, as a matter of fact, I saw you on your cell phone, looking at TikTok and Instagram. So it's kind of like surprising. It's kind of saying like, you're saying you're busy, but I have different information here. So this phrase can be used in so many different ways. I think that's what makes it so powerful. The phrase come to think of it is used when you realize something that's kind of surprising or you just suddenly remember it.
Come to think of it.
And a lot of times, someone might say, hey, do you have a pen? And you might say, come to think of it, I just bought a whole new box of pens. This just means like you just realized it, you might have forgot it, but since the person asked you, it reminded you. Come to think of it. Or maybe someone might say, hey, have you seen Sally? You might say, come to think of it, I haven't seen her in a really long time. So this just emphasizes that you just realized you haven't seen her for a long time. This is kind of surprising. So this phrase, it's kind of awkward to learn as a non-native speaker, but it's really useful to just say, oh, I just realized, or come to think of it. Let's talk about some phrases that can help you share your opinion where you're sounding natural and not too aggressive or rude, because it can be hard sometimes to share your opinion in a polite way. So if someone says, oh, I don't know what I think of that sushi restaurant that just opened. Like, I haven't tried it yet. And you've tried it and you don't have a very nice opinion. You might say, well, if you ask me, it's way too expensive.
If you ask me.
So it's kind of just softening your speech here. It's being a little bit more polite than just saying, oh, it's way too expensive. I mean, you're still saying that to a point, but you're, saying like, this is my opinion. You're not trying to sound too aggressive when you use this phrase. Anytime you're giving a personal judgment on a situation, you can add in this phrase to just let the person know, like, this is totally my opinion. And sometimes I would say this phrase is used when you have an opinion that's not super nice. Like, if you ask me, we should have left earlier. This means nobody did ask me, but if you did, this is what I